Hey Capricorn, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for June. I can't believe it's the first month of summer already. So I'm using Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Fairies and we'll get right into your reading. So let's see what messages are for Capricorn for June. All right, I feel this one wants to come out here. Oh, very nice. Okay, and this one. Okay, so you guys seem to have a pretty exciting and passionate month. I feel like you're feeling very energetic and full of drive, and just that you really feel the sun is hitting your zone at this moment. So I know it's summertime, but I feel inside of you, you're just feeling the lightness, okay? The playful energy, the, passionate energy. You're just feeling really optimistic, okay? So if you haven't been feeling like that yet, it's definitely coming for you because look at this. I'm seeing a lot of yellow and red too in the cards. Okay, so you are planning a vacation, which is great, but let's get into the first card here. So kindness. So this is speaking about, yes, to have kindness to those around you, to be calm and collected, and just pretty much treat others how you would like to be treated. If you've been thinking about getting involved with your community. So any community involvement, especially dealing with animals or even bringing an animal into your home, that's very beneficial for you right now. So focus on ways to deal with kindness, and not only kindness to others, but kindness to yourself, okay? So maybe you've been a little bit hard on yourself, putting yourself down, or just saying, I'm not good enough for this or that, and I could be better there, or what am I doing with my life? Stuff like that. Like avoid self-talk like that. So you're great the way you are, okay? You have all the skills and resources necessary to build a beautiful life for yourself. Okay, so take that time to find that compassion for others and kind of put yourself in their shoes, thinking they have a different life path of their own. And you don't know what they've been through in their life to be in situations that they are, okay? So you're definitely focusing on a more compassionate level. But overall, treat yourself with kindness. That's very important here. Okay, so you have sexuality in the picture. Very nice. So this isn't only, it could be very obvious that you will be having a very sexual month for June. So maybe you meet someone and you hit it off and there's a lot of chemistry and lust. So that could be the obvious part of the card there for a lot of you. You're really spicing it up, okay? But also for many of you, it could be, working from your, or paying attention to your sacral and your base chakra. So really looking into what it is like your basic needs. So paying attention to that, like your passion. So where it is your passion lays. So what are you planning to do to bring that out to the world? Okay, so you're really focusing on what pretty much turns you on and what interests you, what excites you, and getting out there and doing it, okay? So that could be a part of the passion seen in this card. But it could also involve, intimacy. It could be advising you that maybe you do need a little bit more sexuality or intimacy in your life. It also asks you to focus, are you comfortable with your own body? So finding ways to, make yourself better in your own skin, okay? So when you stand naked in front of the mirror, how do you feel? Are you confident, or, do you feel I don't deserve love or anyone, and maybe that's what's blocking you the self-confidence to move forward with experiencing intimacy in your relationship. So maybe that's some of you out there, but that's something to consider. For a few of you out there watching as well, this could apply to perhaps any issues revolving around sexuality. So maybe there's been abuse in the past or some feelings that you haven't gotten over. So it could be maybe those of you have trauma with something that happened with sexuality. And this advises for you to get counseling at this time or talk to someone that you trust as well. That could help you along this process and finding that and embracing your body and finding that openness to let somebody in. Okay, of course, that you love and you trust and that makes you feel good. But for those of you who just want to have fun, and it is a basic human need, sexuality. So this is something that it's telling you might need more of in your life. So I don't know, get on that internet dating if, of course, you do feel comfortable with that sort of thing. If you don't, not saying to do that, okay? You want to make sure you're feeling comfortable and make sure nobody's pressuring you into anything sexual, okay? So make sure you're doing watch your actions this month and pay attention to your intuition, and only do things if you're comfortable with them and you're ready, okay? So your body knows if you're feeling stuck or kind of confined or just something like that, and uncomfortable, don't go ahead with it. If the person, that you're entangled in, if they're not willing to wait, then they're obviously not worth your time, okay? So maybe something's going to arise for a lot of you in that department there. Okay, so that's definitely a spotlight for you because that's in the middle. And the other thing I'm getting is maybe a lot of you are going to have a little summer fun or vacation fling, because I'm getting that here. There's going to be a lot of intimacy, perhaps even on a trip. So that's really fun, cool stuff. And it's somewhere tropical, I feel, for a lot of you. I don't feel it's going to be, for those of you that do find love on a trip, I don't think it's close to home. I do feel it's somewhere where there's a lot of different kind of birds and wildlife and tropical forests. So you never know. This is exciting. But for the other few of you out there, this could just mean that you need a break from your routine life and it's getting a little bit dull for you. So it's telling you to book a little trip, even if it's in your local town, just for and even fly somewhere for 4 days even, or explore your hometown and just a different part of it that you haven't seen before. So, just 1 or 2 nights alone by yourself, even in a hotel, in your own city, would work wonders, okay? So make sure you're taking that time to yourself. There's so many times we plan things we got to do for work, but we never take that time to actually plan a vacation or something of leisure that's benefiting just for us to pamper ourselves. Okay, even if it's a day at your local spa, you need a little bit of time out because you've been working really hard. All right. So I do see that. Make sure you are being treated with kindness if it does involve someone trying to get you under in the sheets or whatever, so be careful there if you're not comfortable. Like I said, pay attention to your intuition. But it's going to be a hot month, okay? There's a lot of spice and passion in the air, so I'm looking forward to hear your comments and to see what's going on, because I'm seeing a lot of energy for you here. Okay, so you're definitely starting something new, especially a project you're feeling passionate about. So maybe even traveling and exploring, it's bringing out a different side of you, and you feel you need to do more of that, of traveling, and it's, broadening your horizons and it's expanding your mind. So maybe you do develop a new interest around other cultures or people living in other cultures and connecting with them. So Fun stuff, guys. I hope you have a great month, and I will see you next month. Bye bye.